Okay, just show my Campervan, Renault Master 2018, 2.3 litre diesel with 6-speed manual. I've got 202,000 kilometres on the speedo right now. I've only done 7,000. So it's got 3 seats with this suspension pilot seat where you get the maximum soft ride out of it. There's also storage under here. Same with here. And so I got the Ukrainian number plate. I bought that in the Ukraine while I was living there, but I left once the war started. Anyway, I built most of the Campervan while I was there and just continued once I left in Croatia right now. So we got the shower and the shower pan, which drains to underneath into a water tank, 120 litres. So I simply take this off, which is held by magnets, and then hot and cold, so goes into there fine, all hot. Also, if you want to connect another outlet to go outside, that's an option, and it's just held on by magnets. Also got a shower curtain which I clip on here and there, and on the floor plus the side and ceiling. It's just a minute or two to connect that up and fully enclose the shower area. And I'll just keep it in the bag here, the shower curtain. So anyway, the electric is 3 kilowatt inverter, Victron Easy Solar 2 GX. So that's 48 volt battery with 240 volt out, and the solar charge controller built in is 250 volt with 70 amp. So I think you can connect like over 4 kilowatt on that, but I only have 910 watt with two 455 watt panels, which I have this control to lift up. I'll show you in a minute. Anyway, you got the fuses in here for battery, which has got like a circuit breaker relay and plus a fuse, so protection for short circuits plus overcurrent. Just a solar box and a step down transformer for 24 volt appliance like LEDs and water pump. This is a battery heat pad, so in cold weather I can heat the battery up once it goes, whatever set point you like, but around 0 to keep it above 0. Just the AC controls here. Also with this inverter you can put grid input in case you don't have enough solar, and then the rest is just controlling in here. So I've just got an AC plug underneath the van if I ever want to connect to the grid. And so in this section here, this little cabinet, I've just made a place, if I ever want to put a toilet. So it'll fit in there. I made it to suit like something like a nature's head or something. And then the exhaust fan there just will take the air down underneath the van. So that's that part. And then you got the kitchen, which is just simple pine framing and plywood sheets. It's all handmade. These 4 drawers, just 8mm plywood. And I just sanded and put some colour through staining or dye. So we've got a cupboard here, just plumbing in there. and the sink. Another drawer here. It's a bit deeper, that one, because I didn't have to worry about the sink. And this one as well. Another cupboard area because I had to put the hot water tank, which is 10 litre, and it only takes, I think, 10-15 minutes to heat up, but you can control the temperature to keep it good, not too hot, and plus you don't want to waste too much power. So we've got that drawer. It's finished with varnish, and the fridge, did I mention that? 85 litre I think, and fairly new. So I put this little duct to suck out air, because I normally cook on here. Little hot plate, and just plug it into there or over here. And then the fan control from here. There's two fans, so one takes air away here and another one takes the air to outside. So the kitchen cupboards are just simple like plywood plus pine framing. You got like a USB port there, some shelves, and this simple sliding system just to keep it lightweight. So in here, it's just the other electrical to control like some parts, hot water and fridge and things, and power outlets, power points, and magnet there to stop it sliding too much when you drive. And then the water there, tap, hot and cold. You can hear the pump under there. The pump is 24 volt. Also, if I ever want to connect like drinking water to there, it's an option. And the black splashback is just manually cut out hexagonal shapes and just put different shades of colour into that, and lacquer, and well, actually put waterproof lacquer to keep it waterproof. And same here is just pentagon shapes, and here's just, you know, above storage area with a LED light. And so come here to the bed area, and I guess first these cupboards at top, just a simple sliding door thing again, and it's got sectioned off with dividers. And same here, works pretty good this. And here I put a divider if I ever need it. You can just lift up and I'll make a click thing to hold it in place. And then so come to the bed, where it comes down and up during the daytime. We just lift it up here with a switch. It'll come right up to about here, so then you can go under and sit down in the seating area. This little door opens in case I want to put something long in here. And then the lounge seating. If I ever want to put a bed here, I'm going to put a table, and then these two cushions will fill the gap onto the table to make it like a full bed, because just simply move this latch, another latch here, and then it comes like a full bed area. I think it's about 1.85 long by 1.75 wide, but this bed area is even longer but not as wide. It's 1.9 wide, sorry, 1.9 long by 1.6 wide, and the bed just comes, lowers and sits on here. This is removable, but and adjustable, but this height is good enough so you can fit people on top and on bottom. Anyway, under here, well, there's one power point here. Under here's the water pump and water tank. It's 24 volt. And just all the valves to control sections, like to refill plus link up with the other side. Another water tank and a water filter. And this is the other water tank there, 50 litre. I mentioned, oh sorry, this one's 100 litre and 50, and then we've got the battery here. Pylon Tech US 3000C. It's 3.5 kilowatt hours, but I think usable is around 3.3, and you can probably just see the heater element cable, which is like I made up a heater pad to, you know, spread the heat to underneath the battery. So that's that part. And the light switches here. I've got to put one more for the fan, just a vent to get out hot air from the inverter. And just the timber plywood on the side there to break up, you know, simple pattern on different on each side. And I'll just put light stain and then varnish. I guess the ceiling, I'll just put gaps in this profile, just change it, design a little bit. It's just that the whole way through. Anyway, so the solar panel is two separate lift up mechanisms, linear actuator. We just press that and then it's going to lift up the panel. You can stop it or just keep going to maximum tilt, depending, you know, how much, you know, just work out the angle that's best. So I'll put a limit switch on there so it'll stop at maximum, which is, I don't know, 75, 80, I'm not sure exact. But the water comes down to here into this tank, 120 litre, and then just drain off when you want to. So that's the section there. Let's open up. You can put long things in there if you need to. Same there, and I'll just temporary fill up bottle. I'll just hook on the side here, but I'll work out something better. And that's the panel at maximum tilt. But the other one, the other switch is I didn't put up for now. So that about covers it all, I think. Well, I guess just this wheel carrier, I had to buy that to be able to put the, you know, the water tank under. It was a bit tricky to fit because I had to adjust it and put this other hinge on it because the wheel actually slides when you close the door. So I made something to make it work every time. Alright, I think that covers it.